This game started. Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. Brian Anderson here. Well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween. Spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Johnson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the three, small forward.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Bane against Johnson. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Wells. Pass to Morant. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There's Bane using his size at the rim.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Johnson. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
To the paint. Here's Clark. Second chance effort. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
They dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Stolen by Bane. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience. And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Johnson against Bane. And stolen by Bane. And they're on the run. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Drops in the three. Johnson's got 5 now. Well, you knew it was simply a matter of time. It's happened. MP inking his first major shoe endorsement deal.
Yeah, he's teaming up with Nike. Just a classic company. MP told us growing up, he always wore Nikes, and he's so excited to start this partnership.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, don't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Bane. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Here's Johnson. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis leading by 6. Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Pass to Clark. Here's Pippen. 17 points in his last outing. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Steps back. Here's Lillard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
For Memphis, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Portis. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 4-point game. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 10. And so it's Memphis with it. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort.
He's deciding to change it up.
Be up on them.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. They've got Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's the three. That shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Johnson passes to Lopez. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Trent. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Bane. Pass to Wells for 3. Knocks down the triple. Wells has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Lopez passes to Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Jackson. Fires the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Johnson. A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Bane, no good. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. And again, it's Memphis missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Trent outside. Back to Johnson. Over Bane. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Porter. Pippen, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Johnson. 18 points for him. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Wells. Bane against Porter. Left side Bane. Can't connect from short range. From deep, Johnson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game after this break.
Good evening. Just to throw you guys a little curveball here. What's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Bucks.
This has been a display of what.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Johnson. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Back to Morant. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The fourth spot held by the Grizzlies.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here's Johnson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Bane. Morant with a screen on Johnson. Bane, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Here's Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Morant finds Clark. Down low. Here's Bane. An easy 2 on the layup. Bane's got 14 points.
What I love about Bane is how efficient he is, and it's because he's a high IQ player.
Johnson for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Antetokounmpo. Jackson can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Johnson. Memphis with a rebound. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Johnson. Good D by Clark. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with Star Lane rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Getting aggressive through the defense. Bane has to fight for this one.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The Bucks making a switch here. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Bane's got 10 points in just the second half.
The second Bane touches that ball, he wants to shoot.
Johnson for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bane, the pass to Aldama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 20. Look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Livingston. Johnson comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Rollins in for Lillard. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Johnson's got 29.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jackson out there with Edey. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Wells in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Oh, swiped away. Here's Wells. Antetokounmpo covering. Inside. Here's Edey. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Intercepted. In transition. Here they come. Here's Edey. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time now, showing that rebounding isn't all about size. It's about will and effort.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Timeout, Grizzlies.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second-chance shots.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the...
Oh, an impossible move! Ja Morant!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Johnson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by Lopez. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And stolen by Bane. Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. There's the triple. Morant missing again. The Bucks leading by 9. Lillard passes to Johnson. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
Morant with the slam!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. To the paint. Lopez passes to Johnson. And stolen by Clark. Antetokounmpo against Bane. Clark outside. Left side, Morant. Oh, Morant from close range.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
And stolen by Bane.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Johnson finds Lopez. Johnson on the wing, hounded by Morant. Pass to Kuzma, back to Johnson. Memphis with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 7. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Johnson's got 38 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Five ticks left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Johnson for 3. Buries it from 3. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Win, pay the bills, baby.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.